Dude, I'd sit here for another hour. I'm having fun.
Yeah, I'll edit it for 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm having fun. God, how much are we making from this podcast?
56 cents.
How much?
56 cents.
I'm not doing this, dude.
All right, welcome back to Processing, Episode 8. I'm Steven.
Max.
Jack.
That's it.
That was the quickest go-around we've
And
ever
that's
had.
it.
We are missing a couple people today. One, notably Bryant, and two, notably Mallory.
Yeah.
Yep. And notably, Shane.
Shane hasn't
Well, Shane's
one
never
yet.
been on the podcast.
Oh, wait. I thought he called in. That was Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Not notably, then.
There's just us three today. We're in Savannah.
It's been a minute.
When's the last time we uploaded a podcast?
A week before we left for LA.
Really? That has been a long time then.
In
Yeah.
our defense, though, we've been somewhat busy in terms of seeing our friends and family since we've been back home.
There's no excuse. We've just been lazy for the podcast.
We've been trying to do a podcast, but we have been a little bit lazy. Steven, give everybody the update on like what we've been doing since LA.
Yeah.
Like run through it.
Yeah, Steven, it's your thing.
Yeah.
After
I'm
we
checking out.
Yeah, me too. See you guys.
See, boys. Well, after we completed the road trip back home, we all kind of just have been hanging out with our family, especially like me and Max, because your mom and dad came to visit for a while, but we hadn't seen our families the entire time we've been in LA. And so we've been hanging out with our family, friends that we didn't get to see this summer, and kind of just getting ready to go back to school. School year's about to start. And the reason that Bryant and Mallory aren't here is because Mallory's been at school, right?
She's at school right now, yeah.
Bryant left today for school.
Yep.
He sent us Snapchats of him moving in.
Baby Bryant.
Oh.
3 people in a room in a dorm size, like smaller than mine freshman year.
That was
Yeah.
smaller than your dorm?
Yeah.
That kind of looked like
But
was
I
a
didn't
little
have a
bit
sink
bigger.
in mine.
That was a little bit bigger than your freshman dorm, was it
You
not?
think? I feel
No,
like mine
dude.
was even bigger.
Yeah, yours was bigger than mine, long ways.
Uh-huh. Dude,
Yeah.
his room looked pretty small
Yeah.
for 3 people.
Shoot, that's tough.
I think it looked small because of how many beds were in there. Your dorms probably only had 2 beds, right?
Yeah.
Their room has a bunk bed and another full-size bed.
Wait, we could talk about the road trip.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen the road trip video on the way back, definitely go look at that after you watch this video.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just type in road trip video. It'll come up.
by those unframers. Yeah.
What was your favorite spot we stopped at, Steven?
In total or on the way back?
On the way back.
And then in total.
On the way back, probably either Horseshoe Bend or Telluride.
Yeah.
I'd agree with those.
Tell you right.
Telluride was the
not-
coolest place that we stopped as
Yeah.
far as
Yeah.
where we spent the night, kind of
Right.
like town.
Horseshoe Bend, we only stayed there for the morning.
Yeah, we were in
we
we were in
stayed-
Page,
yeah.
Page, Arizona. That's where Horseshoe Bend and the Antelope Slot Canyons are.
Yeah.
Those are
so
cool.
we sort of spent the morning there looking at Horseshoe Bend and looking at the Slot Canyons, and so it was really like it's a really pretty place because it has all that stuff.
Yeah.
But Page, Arizona is not a like besides those kind of landmarks, isn't like a destination city per se.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telluride
If
was probably the coolest.
if the houses in Telluride had air conditioning, I might not have left.
Yeah.
Dude, that place was cool.
That place would be really cool to go like skiing.
I would
Yeah.
love to go back there
Yeah.
and go skiing.
Yeah. And then during the summer, like mountain biking or something, or whitewater rafting. Definitely Telluride, Austin, and Nashville were probably my favorites.
You like Nashville a lot?
Yeah, I do like Nashville.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like indifferent. I mean, it's a cool city, but I wasn't like drawn to it necessarily.
Yeah. I don't know if I would stay necessarily in the city part of it. I feel like that gets pretty tourist heavy.
Mhm.
But where my cousin lives, like 20 minutes away, I feel like that would be cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Austin was definitely one of the better places. Like,
Yeah.
That was on the way to
Chill.
LA, but it was one of the better places that we stopped at for sure.
Yeah.
I would live there easy.
I was watching all the promo videos for Hardy Drive today.
I did that a little while ago too.
You did?
Yeah, the little ones that on our phones.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I watched all of them today.
Kenny just snapped at me.
I'm starting to appreciate the videos a little bit more.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait until I'm back at school before I watch all of them.
probably me too. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. I tell this to them all the time, but whenever we kind of like do a series or make a video or anything like that, it's sort of hard for me to appreciate it once it's like done, because I'm so focused on trying to make it the best that it can be. And so the whole summer, like, it's kind of hard for me to watch the videos and just really sit back and enjoy them, because I was like thinking about the next one or like what I could do better for this one type of thing. And so I'm starting to like go back and rewatch them and see if I like them or not.
Yeah.
And then I think I'll end up liking those videos in LA more than when we were there.
Yeah. I'm very interested to see if I like Summer School more than Hardy Drive.
Yeah. I think I will like Hardy Drive more because I know how much more I learned. Like, Summer School isn't like, it's cool because we did like a lot of different things, and like it was fun that we were in Savannah and stuff, but like whenever I watch it, I'm like, gosh, the audio is so bad.
Yeah.
Or like my color's so off. So I watch it and I can't like appreciate it as much. I feel like Hardy Drive, I did a pretty like even job on stuff like that as far as like production goes.
Yeah.
So I think I'll like it more.
I'll have to sit down and like watch it from start to end.
Uh-huh.
But like I've done that with Summer School probably 3 times. Like,
Really?
Yeah, when I went to Australia, I watched it all the way through. The day that the graduation video came out, and then once like right before I was coming home from Australia, and then once like maybe like a winter break or something like that, where I just like watched it all over again. But I don't know if Hardy Drive will have the same effect on me that Summer School did.
Just because we're not home?
No, I think it was just like the turning point of like our minds, I think.
Summer School?
Yeah, like just waking up and like planning.
Uh-huh.
Like we've never done that before except for Summer School. And they're like, all right, we're going to go do this every single day.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was really cool to me.
I think I'll end up liking certain videos from Summer School more than like a certain video from Hardy Drive.
Yeah.
But as a collective, I'll probably like Hardy Drive more.
Yeah.
I think. Like, I love the video of when we go play Fortnite in Target in Summer School, but I couldn't really point out a video from Hardy Drive probably right now and be like, I love this video.
Yeah.
But I think I probably like the series top to bottom more than series. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to watch all the way before I have a full opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just like trying to think back on it. And the fact that we did it every single day, it's like what you're saying. I can't pinpoint one. So I'm like, I probably will like Summer School more.
Right.
But I could definitely be wrong.
It's fun to reflect.
Yeah.
It's cool because we all 3 of us, especially, and Bryant, we like the videos resonate with us so much that we have timelines in our heads according to the videos.
Yeah.
And like stuff that we did within that certain time period.
Yeah. Like if we try to bring something up, we're like, when did we do this?
Like,
it's like, was that before
the color summer
school or the color summer?
Uh-huh.
Like it's not even like, was that 2017 December or is that, what is that? Or like, it's like, no, I'm pretty sure that was right around Welcome to Savannah. Like those are like,
we use video titles
markers.
as years.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's always interesting.
Yeah, that's cool. I think I do that with music, but not nearly as like pinpointed. I'm more like, oh, I remember when this song came out, we were doing these things.
Yeah.
But not necessarily like chronologically when I like look back on our lives. I'm like, that song, I remember I was feeling like this.
Yeah.
Or this was going along. Or
like an
along
album.
with my life. Yeah. Yeah.
Someone, it was Sam actually, Sam Wise. I was with him the other day. Excuse me. I was with him the other day, and he was asking me about the trip and everything, and he was asking me what my favorite part, what my favorite thing that we did there was.
In L.A.?
Yeah, while we were in L.A.
Singular, like, thing?
Yeah. He was like, what? Like, he's like, off the top of your head, like, don't think about it too hard. what is the most enjoyable thing that you did while you were there? And it took me a while. Like, I couldn't think of one specific thing, because when I was trying to look back and reflect on the trip itself, it was all like one big thing in my mind that I was like, I really just liked everything. And I think it was because it was like so much that we did because of doing the videos every day, and like we didn't really have time to like take breaks to reflect on what we did, and we got into such a like heavy routine that when I was trying to like come up with one specific thing, it was super, super hard for me. So I want to see what you guys come up with.
Did you come up with an answer?
What was your answer?
Well, I'll tell you after you guys.
Oh,
Dude,
what the heck? I could probably say, for some reason, when I try and think of specific things, I always go to, like when we were filming the video for the Hardy Drive T-shirts.
that's what I was gonna say.
Like I just because that's like my favorite thing that we do anytime we do anything like that, because that's just like the most brain work that I have. Either that or Daniel Moon.
Yeah.
I know that's gonna be your answer.
Those two things were my exact answers.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of those.
Dude, the Hardy Drive thing was like so much fun.
Yeah.
We saw the snake there. Like, that's like one of those things that we kind of like, instead of waking up and knowing you have to do something, like, all right, I feel like we're doing a video today, we're going to follow the routine, and then we're going to try to come up with something. Hardy Drive was like, all right, we're going to, like the Hardy Drive shirt promo was, we're going to wake up, we're going to knock out these locations, and we're going to do this exactly that.
Yeah.
And there's something about like that I just that I really like.
Me too. That's what I said to Sam, and that's what I was thinking about when we were just talking about Summer School versus Hardy Drive as a series. My favorite type of content that we put out are like the color summer. When we have the whiteboard and we've worked on a shot list down to like weather and like time of day, temperature, everything, that is my favorite type of content to like work for.
Yeah.
That's not to say that I don't like Hardy Drive and Summer School, like the vlogs or like bits that we do. Like those are, you know, fun as well, but there's just there's another tier when it comes to like that.
Right.
So that was something that I thought of. That was one of the first things that I thought of when I was answering the question for Sam. And then I said Daniel Moon as well, because he was hands down the coolest person we met while we were out there.
For sure.
That guy's the GOAT.
Oh, yeah.
But I agree with all of that stuff that you just said. It's just like the way that your mind operates when you're doing like the big bucket list shots, where it's like, all right, all of this will look really good once we knock out these steps. It's kind of like writing an essay instead of like turning in a paragraph a day. You know what I mean? But like at the essay, when you're like done with it, you're like, whew, that was really fun. And like that was worth all the time. But when you're doing it every single day, it just feels like you're just turning in work in a sense.
Right.
Like that mindset. It's like, all right, I'm just going to do the paragraph today. But then when the essay, it's like, it's just different type of like problem solving, I think.
Yeah. Those are definitely my favorite. And then we always have like the shot to go back on.
I know.
Right.
Like our one favorite thing that was like, look at this frame.
Yeah.
And like I'll just show you a picture of one of the frames and you're like,
You don't even have to say anything. You just flash the picture.
Yeah.
And we all like connect on that one image.
Yeah. I just think it's cool, like when you, especially like the Hardy Drive shots, like when you're, I don't know why I just keep saying the Hardy Drive, but the Hardy Drive promo shots. When you look back like that, like just even when we're at that private beach and it's like we easily could have gotten kicked out at any moment, and like there's like families like looking at us and you're the only one in the ocean at that time, and we're like obviously kids like shooting something. Like it's just funny that that's where it brings you. Like that's where the shot brings you, kind of. And then there's like a story behind the shot, like way past just the actual shot.
Right.
But no one really knows that except for us.
Yeah.
Kind of. But that's why I think the vlog material is like, or the vlog-esque material, the informal paragraphs highlight the stories behind everything.
Right.
So there's more value packed into the actual shots than what meets the eye.
Right.
Of like the bigger essay shots.
And that's why a vlog is like the aggregate will always be better than like one episode
Right.
kind of thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And especially like as a viewer, like as a personal fan of people, like following along the journey, you feel like you're kind of a part of it.
Yeah.
Like you're like, all right, I'm like invested in this, so like I'm gonna be really excited when they do these things.
Right.
So it's like the vlog just gives the people more content to like latch onto.
Yeah.
Which is like really cool. But I don't know if there's like a specific time. Like I more think of them as like ideas, like Brian and I liming. Like that's something that like would just never happen unless me and Brian are just sitting in a room in like a new place and it's like, all right, let's go do this. Something that's like not even necessarily really profitable, but it was just like me and him like dancing, like driving around in the car.
Yeah.
And like that's just like something that I treasure like deeply. But it's not like one time on a Friday night when we went out and we picked up a lime. Like it's not like a pinpointed thing. It's like the concept stuff.
Yeah.
Or just like all of us sitting at the table like eating breakfast together.
Mhm.
Like those, like it's like concepts, not necessarily like pinpointed times. Like I couldn't pick out like my favorite point in LA.
I know. It was hard for me to come up with one.
Yeah. I don't know. I just felt like we were all kind of like on that wavelength on the promo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like we all knew we had a job to get done and it was like we're going to go do it, and we had like a lot of fun doing that. So, I agree with like that. And then Daniel Moon is just a beast.
Yeah.
Mallory just sent me, because she's at school right now, and so she was dropping off some of my stuff at my apartment that she brought with her home from the road trip that I didn't pack here.
Yeah.
And she like sent me a picture of my room. She was like, just in case you forgot what it looks like or whatever. But on the whiteboard in there, I just have written in big letters, Hardy Drive. And that's it.
That's cool.
Because right before I left, I was like, when I come back, this will be like, it's nothing right now. And when I come back, it'll be completely over.
Yeah. That's something that we talked about like a while ago, even with like the term Unframed. Like it's so interesting to see something that at first might even sound wrong or dumb turn into like a household. I mean, I'm not saying Unframed is a household name, but like even Nike or something like that.
Yeah.
Where a logo or a saying or a name of a company becomes like a normal thing.
Yeah.
But in the very beginning, it's like you can be sitting in a room and it's like, yeah, Unframed's just not it. Like that's just not good.
Right.
And then like now it's like has some traction where it's like, oh, this is a brand of some sort.
At least someone else knows
Right.
the name.
Right.
You know?
And when they say the word, they like think of something that we do.
It's not weird.
Right. It's
Yeah.
not like nothing. Like it's not Unframed or like watermelon or something like that. It's not. It's like more than just a word.
Right.
That's kind of crazy.
I know.
Let's do trivia.
Yeah. So first trivia. There definitely could be other ones out there before this, but this is like from all the sources that I've just been looking at, which was like 4. This is what I've gotten. What is the first established college in the U.S.?
I'll go with William and Mary in Virginia.
And do you want to throw in a date behind it just to guess?
I have no idea.
Washington and Lee, also in Virginia, I think. Right? Isn't
Yeah.
it?
So those were,
maybe that's the one I was thinking of.
the one that you just said was. Wait, shoot! I just went away from it. Well, you guys were both wrong, so it doesn't even matter at that point. So this could be wrong. Like I was just looking at one. There's like a college before that wasn't really a college. That was made in like 1611. It looks like, but Harvard was made in 1636. It was
Wow.
established in then.
1636.
September 8th, 1636.
Dang.
Like that's a long time ago.
Yeah, 1 year after your dad was born.
All right.
Dude, that is old. Well, I want to see when like Yale was like. Okay, yeah. They're all. Did you say College of William and Mary?
Mm-hmm.
That was in 1693.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah, it was a pretty good guess.
Yeah, but there was like some before it, so like I could definitely be wrong. No one hurt me in this, but that's from all my sources. Like Harvard's probably like with all the departments and like a legitimate like established college.
No, I'm coming after you for that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
That's
don't
so
sue me.
fake.
I'm sending this to Harvard.
No,
Cease and desist to the trivia department.
Like, dude, that's kind of a long time to be established.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a brand that has survived that long. Like a business. That is crazy.
They're all about to collapse.
Jack!
That's what I was about to say. But the funny thing is about that Harvard will probably be one of the last to collapse.
Dude.
Yeah, if they ever do collapse, they
They have a
probably will
huge
survive the
endowment.
longest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, massive. Not more than 901 makes. Hey, dab.
Did we talk on previous podcasts about like our thoughts about LA in general?
Yeah, we did that one at the VRBO when you were like, what is your favorite thing and least favorite?
No, not like that. I mean, like in a retrospective sense, like how you guys felt about where we were when we started, and like as far as like work flow was and things like that. Like for me, there's always been an idea in my head about us living together and just being somewhere like in a creative environment. And so that really like was this summer, and I felt like I got like a taste of it. Like it was the appetizer almost. And it just really makes me want to go back again, because I feel like if we had 2 years instead of 2 months, then we'd really be able to like figure it out almost.
Right.
And so it was exactly what I envisioned it to be in the beginning, but it definitely could have not been, you know, afterwards. But I didn't know if y'all had expectations like that or anything like that.
I don't know if I really expected anything from
I
it.
didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
Besides, I expected what it would be like to live with you guys, and I pretty much nailed that in my head.
How about that sucked?
Because, I mean, we kind of lived together here. When we're all home.
Yeah.
So that didn't really change.
Right.
But as far as us being in LA and our routine,
in a not normal environment.
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of. We're not at school. We're not in Savannah.
Right.
We're like,
In
that
a
would
new
be
place.
if we were moving there right now for good. That would kind of be what it'd be like for the first 2 months.
Yeah.
Or something. You know what I mean?
I definitely think that the time that was spent there, we took full advantage of it. Like, the only thing that I could say that we could have done better on, but really in the end it's not up to us, was getting more opportunities to do videos or anything for other businesses in LA.
Just networking.
Yeah, we like, I mean, I sent emails pretty much every day that we were editing for the most part, but just, I mean, you know how it goes.
Yeah, it's hard when you don't have contacts.
Yeah. When you don't have contacts, and when your name doesn't have any relativity out there, it's just
it is what it is.
Yeah, I think there's like a couple of things that like I guess I take away from LA as like a place. I think I talked about this a little bit in a podcast, but like the place is made with the people that you're with, for sure. Because I think if we were out there individually and I was doing like an internship by myself the whole entire time, I think I would have a whole different outlook on LA as a whole, not even just like as my experience, but like as the place as a whole, if I was there by myself. But like the fact that we took so much like time and effort to like go out and like see LA and like try to like make every like day an opportunity to improve as like a group, like I think we definitely can stand where we are now and turn around and be like, all right, that was really worth it. But I agree with this sense that like we've always had an idea in our minds of all living together, and like I think I've had that idea since I was like 16 when I would watch like YouTubers like buy a house or something like that, and I'm like, dang, that's so cool that they get paid off of their content. Like I cannot wait until we can do that. And even at the time I was like just making gaming videos with like my friends, and I was just like, that sounds so cool. Like I never even saw a roadblock in my mind, like not even like college or like test or anything like that. I was like, yeah, I could definitely do that. I just need to like keep doing it even then. But like LA, like as a whole, like I think the opportunities there are very exponential, just and exactly what we want to do. Like you can bump into the right person at any time, and just being nice at all times. Like I feel like that's what's mostly happens if you just keep putting out good energy. Like you'll just meet someone and be like, oh, that was a really good connection, kind of like Daniel Moon, and like really enjoy the experience. But I think LA as a place is like very materialistic standpoint of just like people have Lamborghinis, like Ferraris and all these things, which is like great. Like if that's something that you strive for, like I'm all for it. Like achieve all the things that you think will make you happy, and then once you've done it, you can assess then. But I feel like it's very easy to get caught in like the rat race there. Just like
Gotcha.
I can get like a really big house because they have a really big house, or like, oh, they have a Ferrari, so I need to get a Ferrari type of thing. And like if you're not grounded, or like your motives change just because you're in a different area, then it could be like a little gray area, I think, in terms
Gotcha.
of like how LA is. Because like in Savannah, like I rarely ever see a Ferrari or anything like that. And it's like not even like a thing in my mind. But when you go anywhere like on like holiday drive, like Rodeo on Holiday Drive. Watch out for that street. When you're just like even on like Wilshire and you see like Ferrari, Lamborghini, like Bugatti, like here and there, you're like, oh my God, that's so cool. But like it's very easy, I think, for people to go out there and be like, they have these things, they're happy, I need that. Like I feel like you have to be very like driven on why you're out there and like what you're there to do, kind of. Because like in the long run, I mean, I have no idea what would happen, but I don't see like myself living in LA. Hi, Mom. Living in LA like long term, like
Gotcha.
very long term. I don't think so.
Okay.
I just think like Telluride or some other place like that, I would like really love to be there.
I don't want to live at any of the places for a long intermittent of time, like when we're still at the age we are.
Right.
Like in my 20s even.
Right.
I don't think I would want to like live somewhere what I would consider for good until I was like 40s or whatever.
Right.
Whenever we're not like doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we can like really pinpoint that right now because we have no idea where the wind will take us. But like, just my mind, I don't know if that's like a place that I would want to like be.
Interesting.
Yeah, work and like person wise.
I think for me, it's a little different because I would like to be working with a lot of the people out there. Like I think that my goal long term is to do like a lot more collaborative type of things with other people, and I feel like everyone is there. So it would be hard for me to like really want to go somewhere else for any reason, because I feel like you could kind of get whatever you wanted there, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I just think like once we get to a point where it's like self-maintaining, like kind of self-run, then we kind of just go wherever we want to go type of thing. So I don't know. I think the freedom of being young and not having like an immediate family that like you have, like you don't have kids or anything like that, like gives you the opportunity to travel around and live in different places for like a while. Like I would love to try out some of the places that we went through, and then maybe some other places that we didn't, just to try it. Because when you have a family, it's much harder to be like, all right, I want to try out this place.
Right.
So I definitely think like that's an opportunity, like you're saying, in your 20s to like jump around at different places.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to make it big and forget about you guys.
Steven.
The one finger handshake.
That's how you know it's business. Yeah.
Business.
901's looking pretty nice, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. We definitely been taking it easy this week.
For the past 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
You
We've been
two
working
taking
on
it easy.
Yeah. We've been working on some other stuff.
Yeah. So
Should we talk about searchy stuff?
Yeah, we can.
Because that's like something we've been doing like a
Sure.
pretty good amount.
So an example of some sort of productivity we've had while we're in Savannah, we're making a video for Michael Sergi, who is our jiu-jitsu instructor and our friend.
Yes.
Very good friend of ours. And so he has a gym here in Savannah. He is a jiu-jitsu black belt, and he is also going to start opening up some like personal fitness training opportunities, both online and in person. So we're sort of making a video. I'm making a video. Max is making a website for him so he can like really gear up his social media and his fitness business.
Yeah.
So that's been fun.
Yeah, I didn't know this, but my dad was saying that his niche kind of wants to be, at first, because like the contacts that he's gonna have, people that are in jujitsu that are like 40 and up that are looking to get on a fitness regimen that will be sustainable throughout the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Because he says like there's a hole and like there's a ton of like regiments out there. There's a ton of like workout programs, but his biggest fear is like they're not sustainable past that. So he said probably attack that first, and then once like the results come, I'm sure people like our age are gonna look at that and be like, "Dang, I want to get on that, whatever this is."
I don't want to be crippling out when I'm 60.
Right. So that's kind of like his niche, I think, which is really cool. But
That's cool.
yeah, like Jack was saying, like I was working on a website and kind of opening a new like form of business for him, because everything has just been local in person, which is great. I think that's where most of the value is, because it's very hard, or it's harder to project the value to people like remotely. I think especially when you're in person, you give them not only like time, but also time in person, which is very important. I think when you're like helping someone in some sort of way. But now I think he's like ready to open up the doors, just because he's been doing it for so long, to kind of change his business in a way that might become like him might be able to help more people not in Savannah, as well as opens up some more streams of income, which is just never hurts.
Right.
But that kind of like leads me into the next topic. We kind of talked about, or Jack and I kind of talked about this with Dr. Considine, but I always find it so interesting when people that are extremely intelligent and knowledgeable in a certain field, so like in the doctor field or medical field, as a physician, or like even like someone like Sergi in the fitness and jiu-jitsu world, how they can be doing this routine every single day and be doing completely fine, but just switching, like they might have an idea in their mind and just like translating that in a little bit different way, or applying something else a little bit differently than the routine, that could lead to exponential growth. So like Sergi's not necessarily really going to be changing his mindset or his knowledge or the way of work. He doesn't have to move or anything like that. He's just literally just giving a new platform to the people that might become like his full-time job. But it's like, we're not changing anything for him or anything like that, but it's like, that's what it's going to be like after we give him a website and a promotional video.
Right.
So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's just the power of the internet.
Yeah.
Don sneaking through the back.
Don.
Like these cameras weren't gonna catch him.
Yeah.
He looked at me through the door and he goes, "Shh." Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I think he thinks because it's a podcast. I'm not going to hear him creeping.
How cool would it be if we got Sergi on a podcast?
I would
Sergi
like
would be
that.
great on
Yeah,
a podcast.
Sergi and Mike Fowler.
And
I'm
Dr.
down.
Considine.
Yeah.
And then we're not in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just
we
suck.
We handed it to
Yeah.
them.
We don't need to be in that.
Dude, if we had Jeff on a podcast too.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. We should look into having more guests. God, Steven.
Steven, you know what you should talk about?
What?
The future of the podcast. Like, what are we going to do? We're all going to be split up at school and stuff. What are we going to do?
I was going to kind of wait until the end to, like, kind of close on that. It's kind of sentimental, but I mean, we can talk about it now.
Oh, you want to? If you don't want to talk about it now, we don't have to.
No.
Let's leave it for later. Let's do trivia number 2 now.
Oh my God, dude, this one is fire. I want to see if y'all can remember this. All right. My question is, what is the first YouTuber to hit 1 million subs?
First YouTuber to hit 1 million subs?
Yeah.
I would either go with Jenna Marbles or Shane Dawson.
I would say Jenna Marbles.
Dude, you remember Fred?
Oh, was he really the first one ever to hit a
Dude,
mill?
Fred Figglehorn.
Dang.
He's an OG.
The screechy chipmunk voice entertainment star has become the first person in history of online videos to amass 1 million subs.
That is crazy.
Fred, dude. Do you remember
Dude,
Fred?
I loved his videos.
So did
So did
I,
I.
dude.
Loved them. God, they were
Gosh.
so funny.
I thought he was so funny, too. And then he did, like, a movie, I'm pretty sure.
He
like,
had
with,
like a
like
show on
Nickelodeon
Nick
or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, Fred. Oh, my gosh, dude. He was funny.
So funny.
That was, like, probably the first person on YouTube that I was like, this is something really funny.
Yeah. Dang, I thought it was like
Jenna
Shane
Marbles.
Dawson and
I
Jenna
thought it
Marbles
was
was
Jenna
like
Marbles.
way before that time.
Yeah, dude, Fred.
Huh. That's crazy.
That is insane.
How old were we when that was like big?
I have no idea.
We had to be like middle school, like
Yeah.
lower school or middle school.
Dude, he was funny. I'm trying to see when he like hit exactly like 1 mil. I don't know. I feel like it was like 2012, but I could be so wrong.
That's who I like started watching on YouTube. Was like Fred, Jenna
Yeah.
Marbles, and F&D Films. Did y'all ever see? Do y'all remember F&D Films?
No.
You've seen that video called Corn Dog, where like he has the corn dog and he glues the googly eyes on him, and then like every other food in his kitchen has googly eyes, and they're all like animated and talking.
No, I've never
You've
seen that.
seen that video.
I don't think
dude, I
so.
thought he was talking about the guy that like takes like the eggs or something and throws it.
Oh, that's How to Basic.
Yeah.
What's the one that's like the little claymation thing?
Oh my gosh.
Those are
Was
funny.
that Clay World or something like that?
Something like that.
Dude,
Those
I'm
are
gonna show
so
you guys
funny.
F&D Films
that was
after this
funny.
podcast.
Dude,
Okay.
They're
Fred,
funny.
he made a video. I assume this is like the day he hit 1 mil on April 7th, 2009.
Really?
2009.
Was that like his first video or what?
What? No, that's like him announcing that he got 1 million subs.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
2009.
We were
10
11
years ago.
and 12. What were we doing?
I had 2 million.
Nothing.
Yeah, I was 2 million.
We were
Nothing.
literally sitting in our rooms watching him.
Dude,
Dude.
like
Get
we,
that
all we
money.
had to do was do homework and play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely trick shotting then. There's no doubt about that. And playing RuneScape.
Steven didn't play video games though. He was digging ditches in the backyard.
Yeah. Lifting weights.
I was doing real work.
Don's
was
sneaking in
not
through the
good at
back
video
again.
Done.
Don, you want to be on the podcast? What do you want to you say something into Max's mic?
Taco Don 2300.
Let's go.
Let's go. Go subscribe to Taco Don.
I won't be posting anymore.
Okay. Subscribe, but no videos.
No more videos.
Should be big.
Film videos.
All right.
Sophie, maybe.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, Don. Thanks for being on the podcast.
Woo.
Joshua, you should do like book reviews on there. Yeah.
Yeah, you should. You'd be like a.
Kid thinks that's the worst idea you've ever
Yeah, I
had.
didn't like that. All right, stay tuned with the Taco Don content.
More to come.
Go subscribe, but no more videos. Good luck.
hope you're content with the content on there. Because
Use
it
your
won't get better.
imagination.
yeah.
It won't get better.
What else do we have to talk about today, Steven? We still need to come up with a name for the new series of mine at school.
Yeah.
Should we do like a podcast brainstorm?
Sure. People are gonna quit right now. They're gonna be like,
They're
yeah,
gonna
all
get
right.
bored.
Yeah.
They're not talking.
Joe Rogan podcast.
All right.
now.
41, 42. You guys can go ahead and turn it off.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 41 minutes.
Yeah.
That's serious stuff, boys.
Yep. We're really good podcasters.
I want to know. I want to hear from the handful of people that that religiously listen to this podcast, what they would like to hear more
Yeah,
on the
dude.
podcast.
I wonder if there's one person that has listened to all of the podcast, like all the way through, that's not an Unframed.
My mom.
Well, like,
she counts.
like
How
someone
about?
we don't know.
Oh, I just looked at the analytics,
Oh.
Max. We have 2% listeners in Brazil.
Oh, is that Maxine?
Yeah.
I was like, you are shaking your heads like you were in on some secret. I was
Yeah,
like, what?
2%, dude.
Maxine Fergie.
2%. That's crazy.
How many viewers do we have?
6.
Like 100 and something, I think.
It's crazy.
Dude, that's insane.
But like out of those 150 or whatever it is, I want to know. I would like to know like what they would find more interesting.
Yeah.
That we could switch up.
Or send in like questions or like
Yeah, questions.
help with this, even though we don't have much ethos of anything to be like, well, you should do this in life.
I feel like people in podcasts just want to hear people talk and just be entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What do I
That's
know, man?
definitely the premise behind it, Jack. You're not wrong about that.
I usually
I don't
watch
know.
podcasts.
Like, I don't think there's
like
something
on Spotify.
like I don't think anybody's listening to the podcast and going, "Gosh, I just wish they would talk about this more." It's just whatever we're talking about, as long as we're not lame-os.
All right.
Well, that pretty much cuts out Jack then.
Yeah.
All right, so it's come down to the end of the summer,
Yep.
that time of year where we all have to go to that stupid place.
School.
Yeah. And it's kind of
Steven's setting this up like he's breaking up with us or
I
something.
know.
That stupid place at school.
It's like, guys, I got a new co-host for the podcast.
Yeah.
Cutting you guys out.
LeBron
Well, dude, I was thinking about it. I was like,
getting another co-host.
you can't have a successful podcast unless you're going to continuously upload it. And we all go to separate schools, so I don't know how I would go about doing that unless I got some other people. So I just got 2 new roommates, and they fit the criteria. I'm just kidding. So,
Dude, that'd be kind of funny if
Yeah.
y'all did a podcast.
Yeah, I would not listen.
Yeah,
I
I
would
would.
either. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit challenging to create a podcast if you don't have the rest of your personnel on deck at all times. So, with that being said, it's gonna have to be the closing episode. This is the closing episode of what I'm gonna call season 1.
Yeah.
It's-
Really? You're
yeah.
not going to do anything while we're at school?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. When this is gonna be, as far as structure goes, this will be the closing episode of season 1. But there's definitely probably gonna be times when we're all together, or for the holidays, or I come visit, or one of us comes to visit, and there might be some surprise episodes that pop up. But
Okay.
other than that,
If it was just me and you, would you do it?
sure.
Or you would hate doing that?
Well, I don't like you,
Okay.
but
I'd do it for the podcast.
No,
Dude, I
I-
feel like we could do a podcast every week if you came to Auburn. If you came to Auburn or if I came to Atlanta, we live an hour and a half away from each other. We could literally do a podcast once a week.
well, we're not gonna be able to do it every week.
Why?
I'll drive from Wake every week.
We can do it Friday before the football games, Friday every week.
I won't be coming to Auburn every week.
Why not?
Jack.
You don't like me? I got an extra room in my apartment.
I'm definitely
We can
Dang.
literally set up the podcast in that room.
I mean, you know how frequent it is that last semester we didn't go 2 weeks in a row throughout the whole semester without seeing each other.
That's what I'm saying. We could literally do
But
one
like
every
every
time.
week.
We could do one every time we see each other.
Yeah, every time we see each other, we could do one, and we could call in. We could have Max on my phone and Brian on your phone.
That would be cool.
Yeah. We could just let them do trivia,
Dude.
and I'll just leave and go make a bowl of cereal.
I mean, there's definitely things that we can do, but as far as as whatever the structure was, even though it was somewhat loose, whatever the structure was for this summer that people got used to, I'm gonna call it the end of season 1, what I would consider season 1.
All right.
Fair.
Then the school year will be season 2, or are we gonna wait season 2 out for like a new?
I think we might do mini series throughout the school year.
Dang,
And then season 2,
like fall semester
Yeah,
special.
fall skirmish.
Okay.
And
You
then
thought this out, my friend.
Yeah.
and then season 2 would be this coming summer, once we're all back together.
Dang.
What are you
And
gonna
y'all
do
will
this
be
summer?
graduating.
I know, that's so weird. So you gonna so if Max and I get an apartment, Steven hates this topic.
Max and I, like,
It's so
we're
weird.
gonna
Like,
live together
dude,
or something.
You guys don't even know what your apartment is yet. So
Okay, so
there's so many things that
let
can
me
happen.
let me do a hypothetical.
You're right.
Hypothetically, Max and I get an apartment in LA on May 20th. Something. We move out
We're gonna
there.
graduate that day.
we move out there, let's say June 1st. Are you going to come for all of June and July and like live with us during the summer?
It depends on. I'm definitely gonna come out there, but it depends on like the type of work that you guys will be doing. You know,
Like if we
Because-
both have jobs, you're not going to want to stay like 2 months, you mean?
well, like right, like I can do my work not in Los Angeles. You know what I mean?
So you're just going to stay here?
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Jack. That's why I haven't thought about it.
know what I'm gonna do.
That's why I haven't thought about it yet.
Dang.
It's better for me to react to the situation like in the moment rather than trying to say, okay, when and if this happens, I'll do this, but when and if this happens, I'll
But
do
see,
this.
when you react and then you're the type of person when that happens and you have to react to it, you're gonna get stressed.
No.
Yes.
I'll stress myself out coming up with the myriad amount of situations that could happen between now and then.
There's only one scenario. I don't see us doing anything else.
Well, put it this way. I don't think that you're going to have a lockdown job where you work for
You don't think anybody's gonna hire me?
No,
No,
I'm not saying that.
absolutely
but
not.
I'm saying whatever you get hired to do right out of college, I don't think that it's going to be 9 to 5, 5 days a week.
Right.
So I might come out there for the entirety of June or the entirety of July and live out there for the month and like grind and help you because I always know you need my help.
Well, I need you there for both months. Like, I need a contract signed now.
We're doing internal contracts
Yeah.
in Unframed. Are
We're
you
doing a lot of
kidding me?
remote business when I'm out there.
Yeah, Max is gonna be doing the more traditional job. Actually, you can work probably from the apartment now, whatever y'all live in.
Yeah.
If you continue
That's what I mean.
remotely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna be really doing. We're not either.
I'm not gonna be doing anything
Yeah.
traditional, Steven.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of influences corporate America.
Oh my god.
He had to
Alright.
check. He had to check on that one. I don't know. I'm not worried though.
Okay.
Bryant is the one we should be worried about.
Brian's gonna be on our couch, dude. The kid will
Yeah.
just move out there. He doesn't care.
Dude, kid's gonna take a bus to get to us
That
for
is
the summer.
true.
Yeah,
God,
he
that'd
was-
be crazy.
he was
should
talking about-
vlog that.
He was talking about that on the way back, like the first day. Remember when we were in your car? He was like, it's kind of expensive to do the Airbnbs and like on top of gas. He was like,
Yeah.
how much does it cost to take a bus from Savannah to California?
$200, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll do that.
So you think about that though. You spend how long does it take? 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and you sleep on the bus.
Yeah. Well, I think like if you did the fastest route from Savannah to LA, I bet
They
it'd take
don't. No, they don't stop.
I bet
they
it'd
just
take
keep
2.5
going.
days.
They stop at rest stops and to get gas, and that's it.
I bet you would spend close to the amount of money that you would spend on a plane ticket.
Yeah. It's probably cheaper than that. It's
What,
gotta be cheaper.
the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
It's a little
if
bit.
like a couple days on food and stuff. If you
Okay.
add that in.
I'm not eating.
Yeah. I got oats and peanut butter for the whole week.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Roughing it.
Dude, that would be sick. I could see Brian out there for sure. Like, that kid would definitely come out there. So,
Yeah.
Steven, you're on your own out here.
Digging
I'm holding
ditches.
down the East Coast office.
Yeah, man. It's going to be bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be really
It's
weird.
going to be really bad for you.
Me and Sophie.
Yep. You and the skeeb plotting. Dude, you definitely have to come.
I'm going to.
Wait, what was the sentimental part of this? You said it was sentimental.
Because we're ending.
Oh, just 'cause it's the end of season 1.
Oh, I was kidding when I was saying that.
Yeah,
to
it's
John
not
Asher.
sad at all.
I was just messing around with John Asher, but it is kind of sentimental. End of season 1 until we're all back together. Oh, they're not sad. It's just me.
It's your podcast, dude. Like, you're the
Dude,
one that has
it's
to
more
cry.
sentimental because we have to go back to school, and I just hate school.
Yeah, that's going to be a heebie.
What are you guys gonna do at school? Like, what's the plan?
Definitely.
I have a hard. Max and I have a hard semester.
I will definitely be making a lot of money.
Yeah, 901's
That's
looking
it?
pretty good.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I'm going to be doing schoolwork.
You think your
And-
schoolwork this semester is gonna be more than last semester?
Yeah,
You think?
Yeah.
You did a lot of schoolwork last semester. I felt like.
that's because I took that accounting class and that math class. But this semester, I'm going to be in my business classes.
Oh man,
Yeah, I'm going to have 19 hours this semester.
really?
Yeah.
19.
Yep. With a full-time job, kind of, and then 9 to 1, so racking in $2 million a week.
It's only numbers.
Can I get 25% of whatever you make for influence too?
Yeah, man.
Just for nothing.
Yeah, you just send me it whenever you get paid.
Yeah.
You just Venmo you. Venmo. Dude, if 901 starts going ham during the school, I'll probably just quit Influence.
That's what I was about to say. I'm going to be doing my schoolwork and drop shipping a lot.
Yeah. If that goes crazy and it's like way more worth my time to do that, then I might switch over. But I just kind of want to try out that.
I'm gonna vlog during the school year if anyone's excited about that.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch those.
I feel like that'll be fun. My
Yeah.
goal, I think, is gonna be twice a week.
I will definitely watch them sometimes.
Just sometimes.
Yeah, I'll probably watch the first one, be like, oh, this is pretty cool, and then put it away.
Tail it off after that.
Yeah.
Day in the life of a senior at Auburn University.
No, Steven. Like, I'm gonna like.
This
I
is
film
my
with the
book
football
bag.
team.
I picked it up right before semester started.
to class.
I got my calculator and book socks.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, book sleeves. Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be kind of weird to vlog without you guys, though.
Yeah. That's
I think the
definitely
biggest-
going to be like vlogging like you're showering with your socks on.
yeah.
Or
if I,
naked
like,
with your shoes on.
Especially
Ooh,
if I go
that's
to
real
class or
naked.
something with a big camera. That'd
Yeah.
be weird.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be cool to
Dude,
do.
I've got to come shoot a basketball game.
I know. I really want you to.
Actually, should I
You
shoot a
had a
basketball
chance.
game or a football game?
I don't think you'd be able to shoot football.
Yeah, you're not that good.
I kind of want to shoot gymnastics.
Dude, that is fun. You definitely could shoot gymnastics.
And
one
swimming,
time.
dude. We got a little bit into swimming there towards the end.
Yeah.
If the schedules line up and everything, and we need another shooter for basketball, you definitely could do a game, and those are fun. Really fun. It's gonna be weird to vlog without you guys because I'm way too serious when I'm not with y'all. I think.
Yeah.
That
Like when I
sucks for
vlog with you guys, it's fun because you guys don't really care about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So you don't have to think about like the process and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's just whatever. But I think with me it's gonna I'm worried that I'm gonna be boring and like too serious.
You just got to walk around a little bit, smell the air out there.
That's why I like the big productions because I get serious during those. But when I'm around this idiot and we're shooting a vlog, I can't help myself.
So weird.
The kid's never been serious a day in his life.
Dude, my dad was watching one of the Hardy Drive episodes, and do you remember the episode where the beginning clip before the intro was when Max walks over to his car with like the straightest face ever, and he leans his head in the car and puts those sunglasses
Yeah.
I got,
Yeah.
and then pops back out really fast. My dad lost it.
Really?
He
Dude,
almost-
I would not think he would find that funny, but that is awesome.
He was sitting on the bar stools at the island, and he almost flew off of it.
I think it's so funny when people will talk about specific moments in the videos and be like, I loved that.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way that you love that.
Yeah.
Like when your grandmother was like, I love the cooking
Yeah.
or whatever on like the third episode. I was
Yeah.
like, really? I thought the cooking was going to be like, no one cares.
Yeah. Or how about like some of my fraternity brothers were like, dang, it's pancakes.
Yeah, they wanted me to cook huevos rancheros.
Yeah, they're like, dude, that is a fan favorite.
Yeah.
They love when you cook
Yeah.
the huevos rancheros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
God, my dad texted me, dude. It's probably dinner time.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
start. I'm just gonna start an Unframed cooking channel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just set up every night. I cook dinner every night at my
You're
house.
too.
going to do cooking?
Jack
That's
acts
gonna
like I
suck.
can't cook.
I'm going to do cooking.
You guys all act like I can't cook.
I think you can.
Yeah, man. We've seen you cook a couple pasta dishes.
I
all
You
right.
know that pasta dish I cook is fire.
Dude, it's pretty good. You got to try it, Max.
I have tried it.
No, you haven't.
Yes, dude. Y'all did it twice.
What if
when
what
were
if we
there.
did that? We got periodic podcasts during winter. We've got you vlogging. Here's my book socks type stuff. We got me with an Unframed cooking show.
We don't need that.
We got an
Dude,
Unframed.
could we send in videos to you like I did from, what's it called?
Oh, yeah. You send me anything, I'll put it in the vlog.
an
Especially if
Unframed
it's...
cooking channel. I cook dinner every night, and then we also have a pro spike ball team.
Yeah, dude. We could definitely start pushing that.
Okay. I need some advice on me being not serious in the vlogs.
Dude, just don't care. Just be like, whoa.
Just don't care.
Yeah.
Forget to turn the mic on and just
Yeah.
talk.
I think it'll be fun. I think I always overthink it right before. Like, I overthought Hardy Drive way too much 2 weeks before it started, so I'm going to overthink this.
Are you going to call
lot.
this like summer school not? Where it's
Real
like at
s-
school but not
Real
summer
school.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing like season 4 or something like that because it's my 4th year. I told you that in the middle of Hardy Drive when we were on a run. I said, like, I might do season 4, and you didn't say anything.
No, you remember? I was like, do you want that to overlap with your season 126?
126.
That's what I
Oh,
said.
yeah,
Idiot.
that's
God,
true.
you didn't say anything. But I just stand there and not say anything? Like, hey, this is what I'm thinking. All right, let's pick up the pace. Like, God. That was my one thing, is it would just go over that.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's something else. I don't know. I wanted to do something that had to do with it being my senior year. Like the 4th year, final something.
Home stretch.
Are you gonna not tell everyone
No.
that you're actually a 5th year?
Yeah, and that you're continuing your talents into computer programming.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Probably should throw that in there.
I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should call this new series of mine, definitely hit me up.
Comment it under this video.
Yeah.
If you're watching the video.
Yeah.
All right, this is the camera's about to die, so we're about to do the fastest rest time recommendations of all time. Go,
Rest time
Steven.
recommendations movies this week is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Quentin Tarantino, shot by Robert Richardson. Great flick.
Jack and I went and saw it in theaters like a week ago or something. We didn't know enough information about it going into it. I wish I would have known a little bit more information, but at the same time, Jack will probably tell you he wish he didn't know the information and then learn it afterwards. But
Yep.
it's definitely worth watching whether you know what it's about or not. You'll find out what it's about after you watch it because you'll go and research it. But it is extremely good. It was his 9th film. It was Quentin's 9th film. And it was one for the books. I hope he does more than 10 films, but that's what he likes to say.
Mm-hmm. That's all we need to say about it. Just go watch the movie.
Yeah.
Yep. This week I'm doing fashion, not fashion advice, not fashion trends, but this week I'm doing fashion.
Fashion.
Yep. If you don't know who Ass Pizza is, look him up. That's all I'm going to say. I like him a lot, actually.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
that it?
Well, he does like it. Once you look him up, if you don't know who he is, then you'll see why it's fashion. But I like him a lot, actually. I'm not gonna say anything more than that, but just
You gotta go watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and then look up Ass Pizza.
yeah, watch one of the Ill Roots ones, like the most recent one, and then go to his Instagram page and watch like 2 videos ago, I think it was, of him like making his drop on Wix. That was really cool. So, I don't know. He makes a lot of unique stuff, and he's his own person. So I really like him. I find him very interesting and very funny.
Yeah.
I love the guy, actually.
Shout out Ass Pizza.
Dude,
How can you say
Austin
that?
Babbitt. I think that's his name. Kid's the GOAT. Fashion for the week. There it is.
All right, guys. This is the end of season 1 for processing.
Tune in soon for season 2.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Next, we're in the cave.
That's a wrap.
Kenny.